The spirit of Dinah Shore looms large at Mission Hills Country Club. On the tournament course that bears her name, inside the clubhouse, and on the 18th hole, where a statue of Shore overlooks the final green. Yet some golfers of a certain age might wonder who she was and what she meant to this tournament. The answer requires a trip back in time.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a gal with us that's pretty hard to top. I could mention a few of her hit records, but this is only a 90-minute show. Here she is, Miss Dinah Shore.
During the big band era, Dinah Shore was the first female singer to truly break out on her own.
Once I was young, yesterday perhaps.
She had 80 hits from 1940 to 1956, including 4 #1 singles. She then pivoted from radio to the new medium of the day, television. By the 1970s, she hosted her own show on NBC.
I have just 2 words to say about my show today. Frank Sinatra.
The presenting sponsor of her show, Colgate, had an idea to put on a women's professional golf tournament. They just needed someone to host it.
You know, she signed up thinking that she's doing a tennis tournament, and they said, oh, no. This is golf.
In 1972, the inaugural Colgate Dinah Shore Winner's Circle was held at Mission Hills Country Club in Rancho Mirage, California.
I would have combed my hair if I'd known you were all going to be here. Or baked a cake or something.
She was very involved with the tournament. Everything from hosting the event on television.
For a good many years now, Dinah Shore.
Welcome to the tournament of Mission Hills. I'm full of surprises today.
Of course, some of her best friends were people like Frank Sinatra.
That's what I read in the paper.
Dinah's name was just huge in the film industry and in music, and I was playing with people. I had no idea how famous they were.
Lawrence Welk, another serious amateur. Perhaps a bit off tempo today.
You got my best side.
She was always in the locker room with the players, and she really participated with us and always had this up personality, never negative.
She was just normal. She loved women's golf and loved bringing her friends to have more exposure around women's golf.
Just because of her, the tournament got more PR than just a normal tournament would.
You going to watch?
I am going to watch.
Well, watch this.
They were on the Hughes Broadcast Network the first year. And really the only other tournament the LPGA players were in that was televised was the U.S. Women's Open. And so to actually see the women play was a very big deal.
Kathy Whitworth has won the richest tournament in ladies golf, the Colgate Dinah Shore Winner's Circle.
I think the biggest thing about that first tournament, other than the fact that it was on national television for the first time, was that Colgate put a purse up of $110,000. There were 30 other tournaments on the LPGA that first year. 26 of them had purses of under $30,000. So a $110,000 purse was massive.
The Colgate Dinah Shore was the LPGA's only $100,000 purse in 1972. By 1983, once it became an official major, the tournament's prize money nearly quadrupled. Other LPGA tournaments soon followed their lead, all to the benefit of the players. As players earned more, they were seen more, with several LPGA members featured in Colgate commercials that aired nationwide.
The LPGA hadn't had that before. Every other sport, particularly men's golfers, had people on television endorsing various products. Now the LPGA had a chance to do that same thing. And it was important to Colgate and it was important to Dinah Shore to do that.
Like son, like mother. That's why I've rediscovered Fab with real borax.
They introduced us to the public in a completely different way. And it's so funny how people never watch golf, but they'd see you in this commercial.
Although Dinah Shore passed away in 1994, to this day, and to so many, the legacy of the championship and her involvement remain one and the same.
Most people that I know still call it the Dinah Shore. She has had that much of an impact on that event, on women's golf, that it's almost synonymous with the event.
When Dinah Shore decided that she wanted to get involved, and when she learned about the LPGA and what the players were and what the tournaments were about, she became the greatest advocate for the tour. And I think that would be the best way to remember her, is somebody who really loved golf and loved the LPGA.